Buenos días, mis amigos. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Estoy muy feliz. Yo puedo ver tu cara todos los días en Class Dojo. For daily routines today, I am going to say 2 words. You need to listen to the words, then you can say the words, and then we're going to decide which one starts with the letter A and the sound A. Okay? So let's try the first one. Say these words. And, if. Which one of those starts with the letter A and the sound A? And, if. And. Okay, let's try the next one. Say flame, ashes. Which one of those starts with the letter A? Ashes. Ashes are what you get after you have a fire. And then it looks like there's kind of like sand or dirt in the fire pit. Those are the ashes. Say these 2 words. Garage, alley. Which one of those starts with the letter A and the sound A? Alley. Very good. Say the word ask, tell. Which one of those starts with the sound A? Ask does. Say basement, attic. Which one of those starts with the letter A and the sound A? Attic. Okay. One more. Say after, later. Which one of those starts with the letter A and the sound A? After. Very good. Next, you're going to need your letter A card and your letter C card. So find these 2 cards. Let's remember what letter C says. And we do this action as Cass cooks in her cooking bowl. And A is Alf's letter, our new one, and it says and we swat the ants off. All of those antsy ants crawling all over us. So I'm going to say a word, and you have to pick the card for the letter that you hear at the beginning of that word. Say add. What do you hear at the beginning of add? The letter A. Say actor. What do you hear at the beginning of the word actor? The letter A again. Say cupboard. What do you hear at the beginning of the word cupboard? That's Cass's letter C. Say cost. What do you hear at the beginning of the word cost? Cass's letter C again. Say anthill. What do you hear at the beginning of the word anthill? The letter A. Say cartoon. What do you hear at the beginning of the word cartoon? You should be holding up the letter C. Say appetite. Appetite is like when you are hungry. Appetite. What do you hear at the beginning of the word appetite? the letter A, and the sound A. Say cradle. What do you hear at the beginning of the word cradle? The letter C. Cradle. Very nice. The last part of our daily routines, we're going to do some handwriting. So you're going to need your handwriting page. Maybe there's already some letters on it, but we can use the empty lines. I have been seeing your handwriting pages, friends, that you've been taking pictures of and putting in your portfolio, and holy moly, you are using those handwriting lines so well. Soon, I think actually today, we get to learn how to make the letter A. So it'll be exciting that you can add another letter to the letters that you know how to do, and I can't wait for that. But for right now, we're going to review. That means we're going to look at some of the letters we already know. So I think for today, I am going to write them along with you. So the first letter I want you to make is an uppercase G and a lowercase g. And remember, if I go too fast, just pause the video and you can even go back and watch it again, and that way you don't have to keep up if I'm moving way too fast for you, especially if you have to use your eraser. Because it's okay to stop and fix things, but then just remember to pause the video. So we have an uppercase G and a lowercase g. We're going to use a finger space and then make an uppercase O and a lowercase o. It's your job to use your eyes to make sure, does your letter O, your uppercase O, look like mine? Is it touching the same lines, or does it look a little different? If it looks different, then you probably need to erase and try again. So now we have an uppercase O and a lowercase o. Then we are going to make an uppercase C and a lowercase c. I did that again! Good thing I have my eraser. I can fix that. My lowercase c doesn't hang down past the chocolate line. It sits on the chocolate line. Why do I keep doing that? Oof, silly hand. Then at the end of that line, I'm going to do one more set of letters, and it's another uppercase G and lowercase g. Check to see if you made finger spaces in between the sets of letters. Now we're going to make one more line of letters, and lots of times we just do the same that we did on the line above, but today it's going to be different, just to change it up a little. So at the beginning of the next line, make another uppercase O and a lowercase o. And remember to be using your pencil grip. Your pencil, you hold your pencil with your fingers this way. We don't want to see anybody holding their pencil and writing like this. So moms and dads, if you see this, say pencil grip, and then hopefully we'll fix that and hold it like this. Now we're going to do a finger space and make an uppercase C and a lowercase c. Next, we're going to make an uppercase G and a lowercase g. And last, we are going to make an uppercase O and a lowercase o. So now that you're done writing those letters, let's just make the sounds. We can go back and make the sounds, see if you remember what each one says. We'll just make one sound for both of the letters, just so that it's kind of quick. G, A, K, G, A, K, G, A. Try it one more time with me. Use your finger to point to the letters. I was using my pencil. Ugh, I should probably use my finger. G, A, K, G. A, K, G. Ah. Sounds like a really silly song, doesn't it? Great work today.